just about to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Yuri Perez. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That takes care of Grisham. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Another solid power season. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the hill in this one, number 31. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Kyle Stowers. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And delivers outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's through there for a strike. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham sizing this one up. One down.
Batting third.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Edwards off of first with 2 away. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Runner on the go. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. It didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Otto Lopez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Headed for the plate. Aim to score from first. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Marcy. And this is inside. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
To the right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Chopped left side. Paulie to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes
lays out and makes the play.
Batting eighth, the third baseman,
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And now, Graham Paulie. That's too low. Ball one. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. That one missed. Right side, and a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off to the right. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Fastball is outside. Next offering way upstairs. Line drive. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Coming home. The throw is offline. He's safe, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Base hit. Stowers around third. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Liam Hicks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter number
And
6.
here comes the Yankees manager
Shortstop,
to the mound.
no.
Pitching change coming.
Lopez. Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Yankees, David Bednar.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 2 outs. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Ramirez over at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. That one at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Bellinger makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full, Marlins 5, and the Yankees nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Perez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and 1-1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
A changeup missing. Full count, 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They're waving McMahon home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So now here's the DH, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next pitch way upstairs. Grisham stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up. Stowers on his way in. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. swings at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with
Now
a high
batting,
fastball
the first
and then
baseman,
buried that
Eric
curveball down low to get him swinging.
Wegman.
Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Wegman, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The third baseman, Graham Pauley.
2 down, base is empty. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and scored his first time. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one is upstairs. That one missing inside. Two out, space is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 5-1. And we're back. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. So a man at first. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The count 2-1, and there's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Fought off foul. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's a little bit low. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Marlins 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Miami, and now the right fielder, Dane Myers. Myers in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Edwards in the box again. Takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hedrick getting loose as well. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Volpe whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. There's a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
And now the DH, Agustin Ramirez. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0. That's a ball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Liam Hicks now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
That's down and in.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Missed inside with the curve.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
So 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. That one is hammered right field back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Good eye right there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Goldie on at first, nobody out. And takes low for ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
for the K.
The batter, number 11.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Grisham, the next to hit, takes ball one.
No strike.
Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Still only one out here in the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cal Quantrill up and throwing. Junk also getting ready.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. Misses outside, 1-0. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-6.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Marlins, Cal Quantrill.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Giancarlo Stanton. That one fouled hard the other way. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away. And that's outside. Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jacob Marcy. And there's a ball.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Paulie stands in now and watches strike one. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Myers.
Now it's the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Upstairs, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play. Marcy on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
In the air, left field. Stanton on the move. Makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 7 and the Yankees 6. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Gibson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Backer getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss.
3-2.
Ben Rice in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for the Yankees.
No outs, runner at first. Ben Rice will hit next.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Paul Goldschmidt now. And that one pulled foul. Quantrill back to work. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Yankees 6. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Warren. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 98, Will Warren.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. On the ground, Chisholm. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting, the
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metric.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hicks at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. inning over, and it could have been worse. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 8-6. You're dialed into the show. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Quantrill back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yankees looking to rally. Quantrill, a 6'3" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada.
No,
just missed. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Grounds one to short. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Chop to third. In plenty of time to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 8 and the Yankees 6. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number
Jacob
3,
Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering way off the plate. Just missed.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wagaman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Nope, that's away.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead at 8-6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Gibson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. And that's down and away.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one finds the corner. And that's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 8 and the Yankees 6.
Now pitching for
Back
the New
now,
York
new
Yankees.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
41.
8th. Tim Hill. This
Tim
southpaw's been
Hill.
really good against left-handed hitters. And now, Graham
Leading up for the
Pauley.
Marlins, the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first
batting,
out of the ball
the
game.
right fielder, Dane Myers.
And now the right fielder, Dane Myers. That
One
one's
ball,
upstairs,
no strike.
ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen, Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hedrick warming up as well. The other way, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's never fun going back to the
The
dugout
batter,
after
number
hitting a line
9.
drive that finds a
Second
glove, but you
baseman,
will get some high
Xavier.
fives. You know, when you make great contact,
Edward.
you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Marlins.
and on the mound, the closer,
27.
Jesus Cedeno.
Jesus
A chance at his first
Cedeno.
save of the year. And stepping in
Leading
for
off
the Yankees, Jazz
the second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Close
That's the
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call.
1-0.
Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next
3 balls,
offering is
2
outside.
strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed,
Right.
gets the out.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one. And a strike on the outside edge. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So last chance for the Yankees. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. Cedeno is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.